like a moon, a million strokes. Imagination never ends. My mind understands in the exploration of my brain. I call that tonight, crazy night. Oh, what a sight, what a way to love. Tonight, crazy night. Oh, what will be tight, what a way to love. Tonight, crazy night. Oh, what a sight, what a way to love. Tonight, crazy night. Oh, what will be tight, what a way to love. Tonight, crazy night. Oh boy, what a sight, what a way to love. Tonight, crazy night. Oh boy, hold me tight, what a way to love. Situations out of hand, that's good. And this confusion I connect. Now there's a law across the land that says there will be no law. Wow, there's a funny moon at the end of the nose. Don't laugh. That you want, you never dare capture the girl that walks on air. You're such a nut, you make me scream. Let's all go strut till like a dream. But situations out of hand. That's good, divine. In this confusion I connect. I call that tonight, crazy night. Oh boy, what a sight, what a way to love. Tonight, crazy night.
Yay! OMG! Hello! Hi there! It's me! It's Dave, or the Jaded Mania! God bless you, my friends! Hopefully you're having a very butch and masculine day, as Mania would be having. But yes, wanted to share with you some sing-songs that I have enjoyed over the years. I think some of my musical taste is very much obscure. And I enjoy that because then I can play it in these videos without getting copyright claimed. You know, yesterday I got copyright claimed, but not for the Japanesey song. I got copyright claim from the stupid ex-mayor of Chicago, Lori Lightfoot. I can't believe that. Well, I mean, I do think that my videos are always pushing the boundaries of what we can get away with under the guise of Mortal Kombat 1. Because, we out here talking about Queer for Palestine. We're talking about, all of the transgendering actions of the youth. Yes. We are talking about the political propaganda that they have inserted into this game, into every part of it. But, yeah, I like to see whether or not certain things will get copyrighted or not. It gives me a better idea of how to use things in the future on the YouTubes. And yeah, apparently some wokies out there, they really don't like people talking about their things. So they'll do a little copyright claim. I'm okay with that. Just, I like to learn about what I can say and what I can't say, but F you, Mayor of Chicago. But not you guys. Thank you for joining along. Hopefully you liked that little sing song that was there. That was Doreen Hollier. She was a Canadian girl who went over to Europe in the 80s to make a songstress career. And she made that little number where she looks possessed. I love it though. The song is Tonight Crazy Night, and she is certainly very kooky in that song. But yeah, there are some things that I would like to play, but I don't know. Copyright might get me. Might get me. I used to love making playlists and mix CDs and all of that, and I kind of miss those days cuz well, the laptop I have doesn't have a CD drive, so I can't even burn a CD, but it's so nice to have a curated like playlist from a friend or something, a brother or sister, but gone are those days. Now it seems people rely on Spotify for their musics. And I'm like, well, honey, I heard about these things before Spotify. I don't need a Spotify. But maybe I do. Who knows? But you know what I don't need? Liars. I don't need people lying to me. And this is what we get constantly regarding Mortal Kombat 1. So today we are going to be taking a look at how the developers lied to all of us, claiming that they designed all of these things within Mortal Kombat 1. However, it turns out Mortal Kombat 1 has outsourced much of the development of the game to other studios. And this was kind of apparent if you looked at the credits of the game when you played it back in 2023. But now I have tangible, visible evidences of the things created by other people outside of NetherRealm Studios. And it seems like NetherRealm was strapped for time and strapped for cash because they outsourced these projects to cheap studios who give us low quality DEI slop and drivel. Oh, yes. I love DEI slop and drivel. It tastes so good running down my chin. Oh my word. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be taking a look at that, but we're also going to be taking a look at developer update. Yes, Jonathan Anderson is a bitch, and we're going to be looking at his Twitter and, tangents or stuff. I really do like to share with you guys how things are progressing here in the socialist dystopia that is Canada, because I think some of you guys are actually kind of blessed where you are located. You don't have to deal with the same kind of crap that's going on here in Canada. Yeah. But let's see what you guys are saying. What did you think of the sing song? Was it nice? it's different. It is from a different time, probably older than a lot of people. Bryburn, what's your agenda today? My agenda today is squirrel agenda because I love to nibble on those nuts. And then I hide the nuts for later enjoyment of the nuts. Yum, yum, yum. A lot of you guys hate the mayor of Chicago, Bryburn. Duan, why you change your name? I know that's you, Duan. What are you doing? Well, even Stellarblade is transgender. If she is transgender, then so are you. So is everyone. I mean, if everyone's just a little bit transgender, then they can't feel special no more. Yay. Jaded Mania, yay. Hey Dave, how are you doing? Love you, Brian. Boxers, do Mania wear boxers? So yes, we are going to be taking a look at some boxers too. I mean, I put it in the thumbnail. There are boxers included in this live stream. What's this have you been drinking? No. No. The last time I got drunk was before mommy died. October 26th. I remember quite vividly the last time I got drunk. I think I would cry a lot if I got drunk now. Drinking tends to bring out your inner feelings. So if you're happy, it'll bring out the happy. If you're sad, it'll bring out the sad. If you're a douchebag, it'll turn you into a really big douchebag. Yeah, do you know those kinds of drunks? The ones who act like douchebags. They're terrible. I like to be a happy drunk, but sometimes I'm a sad drunk, and I know I'm sad right now. Hello, Dave, and everyone. Her expressions are so funny. Lol, what is this? Just a little taste of the musics that I like. I also like to see, yeah, the copyrights. Give me the copyrights. Let's find out. But let's take a look at what's happening here within Canada. Now, this is something that was news to me, brand new today, and I guess some context is required. Many of the immigrants who have come here to Canada are Indian students, temporary immigrants who come here just for a short time to do some studies or whatsoever. These children are preyed upon here in Canada. They are promised a brand new life. They are promised a world of opportunity, but they end up living like sardines, like this is the slums of New Delhi or something, where 25 of these little immigrant students are living in a basement. I shouldn't say little, some of them are big, but they'll have 25 of these kids living in a basement like sardines. They're on that transatlantic slave cruise ride. That boat ride where they would just pack them in. Oh, it's so sad hearing about these things happening here in Canada. And I feel like these immigrants present a gullible, vulnerable part of society where bad actors can then scam even further. Like there's mortgage scams that go on here in Canada because people who emigrate here don't have job, they don't have a proof of financial wealth, they can't get a mortgage to buy a house, so they'll get crooked Indian brokers who will forge the documents, make the people pay a premium to get these fancy documents, to get the mortgage, to get the house, which they can't afford, that the people end up taking back, and they lose money. Ooh, and some of them can end up going to jails. It's so sad. So Canada, wild, wild west for the immigrants. And, I feel for them. I don't blame them. I blame the government. But it's wild that now it has turned into human trafficking. So here we go.
Tracking startling new allegations this morning involving Canada from India's top anti-money laundering agency. Officials there are linking dozens of Canadian colleges to alleged human smuggling of Indians into the United States. The Indian probe was launched after a tragedy along the Manitoba-U.S. border in 2022 when a family of 4 were found frozen to death while attempting to cross into the United States.
They look so nice. They froze to death? That's so sad. Canada gets cold. Minus 30 degrees when I go out to the cemetery sometimes. So minus 30 degrees Celsius, that's minus 20 Fahrenheit, I think. I'm not sure. But it's cold. Ooh, they died. Oh my God. Look how pretty. I love their outfits.
Officials allege that 2 entities in India entered into agreements with 262 Canadian colleges to get people into Canada on student visas.
262 colleges here in Canada were part of the scam, were part of the grift of smuggling people from India.
They would then be smuggled across the border into the United States. And the Canadian colleges allegedly linked to this criminal network have not been named. But lots to unpack here, so let's dig a little deeper with Kelly Sundberg, a former Canada Border Services Agency officer and currently a professor of criminology at Mount Royal University, joining us.
Canada doesn't use these technologies to the degree that the United States does. I mean, we have some very, very rudimentary technologies we use, but when it comes to temporary non-citizens coming into Canada, it is by and large an honor-based system that yet again we're seeing our system being gamed.
It's an honor-based system being exploited. What?
By transnational criminals, and the volume Is staggering. I will say I'd be absolutely astonished to find out that there's colleges or universities that are actively and knowingly engaged in this criminal enterprise. But I'm not surprised at.
Wait, he would be surprised, but he's not surprised at all? Make it make sense. And not 262 different institutions were involved. So like clearly someone is exploiting the system. Why is he whitewashing this? He's trying to make it sound nicer than it is. It sounds absolutely horrendous.
All that we see people both in Canada, the United States, and overseas that have coordinated to take advantage of our wide open system and the volumes. I mean, one report saying 25,000 students a year from one company alone.
And like think about the timing of when this information is coming out. This is coming out after Trump said, "Hey, Canada, you got to tighten up the border situation, stop the drugs from going into America." Clearly there's an issue if the Indian government is also coming out with these wild allegations. But Canada-India relations aren't really the best right now. Gotta blame that Justin Trudeau.
Another company with 10,000 foreign students being used coming through Canada a year. I mean, this is just unacceptable, and it's highly concerning.
Okay.
Highly concerning. This is like they're trying to say that Benjamin Netanyahu should be brought up for war crimes. Is this not a crime against humanity being conducted on Canadian soil? Like, find the person culpable and sue their ass. Put them in jail, right? This is what could be human smuggling. Is it that they're taking these Indians to go work in the United States or to do sex work in the United States? Like, what is the purposes of the human smuggling?
Okay, Kelly, well, you've been on the program a time or two raising many of these same concerns, obviously again today with these latest allegations, but thank you very much for coming on and telling us all about your concerns here.
Yeah, see, like, I think this is such a huge problem, too, because it's not just a Canadian problem. It's not just an Indian problem. It's an international problem. Clearly, there's these people who are going across borders, across jurisdictions, fooling these poor Indian students and families to come here to Canada, and then they get scammed. Then they lose their life. Then they freeze to death. And it's like tragic. So tragic. But equally tragic is this that's also going on here in Canada. So I mean, like, I do say blame Justin Trudeau, but this is from r/British Columbia, which is Canada's version of California. It's very leftist. It's very leftist in its views. But there are some people there who are making light of Justin Trudeau. Getting tired of all those F Trudeau stickers, this guy's displaying his kidnapping murder fantasy loud and proud for your enjoyment. And it's a picture I'm sorry. It's a picture of Justin Trudeau in some BDSM rope, hogtied, saying going to the train station. So someone put like a full trunk sticker of Justin Trudeau being trapped inside the trunk. I mean, is it proper? No, it's not proper. But is it funny? Yeah, it's a little funny. And I mean, like, these leftist losers would laugh if they saw Donald Trump inside the trunk of the truck. But it's so, I mean, like, what are they going to do to Justin Trudeau? Go into the train station so that they're going to get, like, 69 dudes running a train on Justin Trudeau? Is that what's going on? Because train can be sexual. Ooh, Justin Trudeau, the pass around party bottom. So like I don't know. But the comments here on Reddit are They don't see the humor at all. So it says, I'm not much of an adult or anything, but one thing I could never do is plaster a bunch of shit on my car to advertise what an immature weirdo I am. Do these people ever have an occasion to explain their vinyl raps glorifying kidnapping to a child? I thought they were just gonna go have sex. I thought it was all consensual. I wonder if that moment is cause for any introspection. Introspection is so beta slash S. Stigmas like this trucker aren't allowed within 300 meters of a school. These people are so they don't see the humor. Normalization of behavior happened down south, happening up north as well. It's pretty gross and disheartening. I would think that this would just make them make them a target for the police. Put them on some kind of list. Are you kidding me? That truck owner is likely a cop. I think they think they are clever and funny. No one else gets it like they do. I'm part of the resistance. Them and their buddies think it's the funniest thing ever. I think it's funny. What's wrong with them? I don't think they see humor. A visit to the train station starts with being kidnapped or worse. Oh, our fantasies, is that what's going on? And the final act is where, or like stepdaddy fantasies. What's going on here? And the final act is where they toss your lifeless body into a slot canyon. What? Why is it so dark? You know, I strongly disliked Christy Clark and Stephen Harper, but I never needed to make it my whole personality. But I mean, it's just a vinyl sticker on the truck. It's not their whole personality. I'm sure they have other hobbies too. These people worry me. This costs money. This is someone paying to look this stupid. I think these people in British Columbia are in for a surprise. So they recently had an election in BC, and it was down to the far left party, NDP, and the Conservative Party. And it was like a very small margin by which the NDP won. In some ridings it was like 22 votes separating the candidates. So I don't know. These people don't see that other people don't necessarily agree with Trudeau, but I think it's more like this. Seen plenty of drivers claiming they want to fuck Trudeau. I think everyone just wants to make Trudeau into a bottom boy. Right? Isn't that what all the stickers mean? From what I've seen, if Trudeau decides to try something new now that he is single and makes a grinder profile, he'd crash their servers. Okay, this one's good. I like that. Not that he's gonna make a grinder profile and crash the servers. I love it. Okay, so yes, do enjoy Justin Trudeau. Sorcerer, love what? I would love it. You would love Justin Trudeau? Sorcerer? All night long? Tee hee hee hee. Lamal, LOLOL. So scandalous. Oh my god. You know that song by Mystique? So scandalous. Is that a reference to that? Yay. Brig, how are you? Fine. Aw. Poor family, just thinking going they will change their life, but in reality, bad future, what's for them? Indian government has no shame. I think it's like, it's definitely the Indian government, but also the Canadian government. All of them are to be blamed. Because why is the Canadian government giving all of these students the ability to come here without clearly without checking anything? It's an honor-based system, so they're expecting people to follow the rules. They're not checking if people are following the rules. Canada government should have been having more oversight over this whole immigration situation instead of just letting people abuse the system. So sad. Not thanks. Canada is so cold for me. Yes, minus 30 degrees Celsius, my friend. Actually, today is nice. So today is Ooh, it's -7 degrees Celsius. So, I mean, it's a little better, I guess. That poor beauty family, I know. Cher ages beautifully. Okay. Yes, the Cher does age beautifully. Think Underdog is walking drunk because nothing he says makes sense. Oh. Oh no, what happened to Underdog? I meant to make my name Brightburn, but autocorrect left out a T. Oh, okay. Bonjour, Jaded Mania. Joyeux temps de fête. Thank you. Bonjour, mon ami. Yes, it was a reference to the song. Um, yeah. Mystique. Yeah. Aw. That's okay. But yes. Okay, so let's go back to this. So I guess let's start with the boxers. Why did I make this the title of the video? I actually don't know. I could have chose a better title. But I was on the Googles and I guess I don't know what I was stumbling on. I typed in MK boxers. Mortal Kombat boxers. I wanted to see what I would find, and I found this. So it's some dude's boxers. It says fatality. It says fatality. It says Mortal Kombat. It says Mortal Kombat. It's surprising that they would make like boxers like this. You know, I think it would be appropriate to have like a Melina boxers with the fly as her mouth. So like, you know, when she sticks out her tongue. Or Reptile, he could be a boxers too. Cause he got that tongue action going on. But actually these boxers look like they don't have flies. So guess no going to the washroom ever. But this is actually from holy fuck Fur Affinity. Yes, we are on the Fur Faggy Waggy website. It's terrible. I never expected to be here. So I'm so sorry to subjecting you to this. But it says here, Mortal Kombat underwear boxers posted 3 years ago. Beastiful Leon. And there are pictures of dogs, and I feel like these poor dogs are in unsafe homes. That these people are abusing these poor dogs, especially if they're being posted on Fur Affinity without their consent. Animals can't consent. Just because they say meow meow or ruff ruff, it doesn't mean they want you to pet them or to give it to them rough rough. Like, ew. Gross. So, like, I really worry at the caliber of people who enjoy Mortal Kombat. The more I learn about the FGC, the less and less I like about it. Like, Sonic Fox is what allows for these effing weirdos to have finish hemming fun. I am very proud of having Mortal Kombat themed underwear boxes is a finish hemming fun. Who is he finishing in these boxers? Himself? Is he saying that he rubs one out in these boxers? It seems weird that he's posting these boxers here. And then we get this. Mortal Kombat is a reg site red trademark. I don't know how the fuck he spelled that. Reg site red. Trademark of WB Games and NetherRealm Studios, formerly by Midway Games, a WMS Industries subsidiary. All rights reserved. Ain't no one coming to copyright your boxers, sir. Ain't no one cares. So why do you feel it necessary to provide all of this attribution of trademark? This is wild. Wild. I think they look kind of cheap. I see that inside the lining of this boxers, there's not even the print. It's just like white fabric inside. So they printed the black and red font, which means as you wash it, it's just going to get dull and dull and dull. Okay, so someone writes, nice, they look cool. Did you make them or buy them? I bought. So gross. Ew, fur affinity. So, like, you can see the little paw print with a rainbow. Holy F. You can see all the weird photos that they make. Oh, God, look, it's Christmas fursuits. Oh, God. And it says get fur affinity plus. Ew. 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 I feel dirty. Why is this for Mortal Kombat on Fur Affinity? Is it common for fur faggy waggies to be playing Mortal Kombat? If so, then that is not the game for me. But this was back in the era of MK11, so yeah, I definitely did not know that this existed until now. Okay, all right. So that brings us to this. I mean, like, we're looking at officially licensed merchandise, these boxers. But did you know that there's actually more coming from that McFarlane partnership with Mortal Kombat? I thought that this ended with Mortal Kombat 11. You can see here MK11 Spawn. And it lists here the years that they've been working together: 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. These were all for MK11. Now, I don't know if people are aware of this, but there is a 2024 release. Well, I guess 2025, because 2024 is over in a couple of days. But there is an upcoming release of Sub-Zero from McFarlane Figures in the new era version of Sub-Zero. And what is really off-putting is how he looks. He looks so strange to me. So he's missing the bun from his hair. He looks like he has Smoke style short hair. Like he has the Smoke hair, but in black. He also has like some paint job errors because there's a missing, it's missing other colors like the gold detail on the metal accents on his outfit. His eyes look so derpy. It just looks so bad. Something about this looks terrible. So here you can get a better idea of what's going on. The box for Sub-Zero. Now, this is a lie. They're using CGI render of the game to advertise the doll, but the doll is looking so lame. The doll is looking lame. So you're getting more CGI renders. Now, on the old McFarlane toys from MK11, they used to use pictures of the figures posed. Like Joker and Sub-Zero. And the joke is you can see where they're missing the different color details on the paint job, because they include what it looks like from the game, and then you see the reality. It's so bad. Why is this bad? So you got a different arm, one with the skull, or you could just have one frozen hand. Okay, you get a better picture. This is so sad. Like, game is dead, and they're releasing this stuff. The bun is too low. I don't like the placement of the hair. The front of the hair also looks very femmy. They could have made this man bun better. They could have made it better. Why is he on his tiptoes like he's wearing a high heel? There are some high heels where the heel and the back are made out of, like, PVC, clear PVC, so that it gives the illusion that there is no heel. Is that what's going on? I also think for the stability of the figure, it would be better for him to be flat-footed. But who doesn't like a little twinkle toe action? Why not? Actually, I shouldn't say that, because the next action figure they're gonna make will be something like Spermac with his full-on manicure pedicure. Crap. Yeah, I was really shocked at the manicure for Ermac that we saw yesterday. Oh, is this that's the backside of the box, I guess. Or is it a little card that comes with it? That's the base. Okay, there's like 2 points of contact with 2 little pegs. My Johnny Cage only has 1 peg. So I see they're trying to sort of improve it. But I don't know. This whole dolly doesn't. It's not giving me high quality. And I worry that this is something that's going to cost a lot of money. And the joints aren't even articulated, which means that you can't move the joints, move the arms around, move the legs. You can't pose them. Like, that was one of the things that I loved about these action figures, was that you could make them do naughty things by posing and bending them into different situations. But I guess that won't happen for a Sub-Zero. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining along. Leave a like or get out. Sorcerer, I think I am first. Oh, if you grinded 25,000 points, you're probably first. Oh boy, a double XP weekend in MK. Too bad I have all characters maxed out. Oh, I keep on forgetting about the Dragon Crystal. I should grind. I forgot to leave it on yesterday. Damn. Okay. Manyabun. Hi, Snoopy. Love you, brother. Merry Christmas to you, my brothers and sisters. Hopefully you had a really enjoyable Christmas. MK1 sold 1 billion copies for Omni-Man's cheeks alone. Oh, wow. They must really like Omni-Man's butt cheeks. In Asia, there's like 2 billion people there. They must have purchased it a lot. Trudeau is really boring. I can't focus on what he says more than 2 minutes. I think for me, Justin Trudeau just doesn't say anything. He's much like Kamala Harris, where they say a bunch of words that amount to nothing. Justin Trudeau in those boxers. Oh, you want to get Justin Trudeau in these boxers? Maybe. Did you see True Underwhelmed was crying in his latest video? No, I didn't. Was he actually crying? Was he actually crying? Oh boy. Okay, so that brings us to the developers. So we're going to be taking a look at first Jonathan Anderson, senior production manager at NRS. But I think more interestingly, all of the works and projects that NRS ended up outsourcing to different studios. So wild. So, okay, here we go. This is Jonathan Anderson's Twitter. I wonder if he fights anyone to give them the I beat a developer card. But just scrolling down here a little bit, you can see that Jonathan Anderson thinks that the United States is a failed state. I think if people have so many things to say negatively about their country, do they really need to be there? Like, you could always get a ticket and go to the communist country of your choice. I hear Venezuela is lots of chaos, or Cuba, or maybe North Korea. Why not? Maybe these places would be more of a successful state for Jonathan Anderson. So he's claiming that the United States is a failed economy because people don't get paid holiday. The United States is the only advanced economy in the world that does not guarantee its workers paid vacation days and paid holidays. This means that employees can work for months or even years without any break, lacking the work life balance that is important for their physical and mental well being. I'm sorry, do the weekends not exist? Can't you just take the holiday without it being paid? Do you need it to be paid? Not everyone gets that kind of luxury. And I guess if you want that luxury, get a cushy government job with paid benefits. But I remember working on contractors, not things like paid holidays. So these people are very entitled. So what does Jonathan Anderson really want? Does he want the players of Mortal Kombat 1 to pay him so that he can take paid holidays? Paid vacation days? It's not that the economy does not guarantee vacation days or holidays. They're crying about having it to be paid. Doesn't matter whatever explanation they're using here. But this is wild that these are what the developers are wanting. They think that they've done so much work on Mortal Kombat 1 that they deserve paid vacation days, paid holidays. Got it. Okay, so moving on, we got this one here. Lammy. Trans college kitty. This is what we get from our developers. They are the biggest trans allies out there. They are saying here, college kitty. Defy authority, fight the man, never conform, stay true to yourself. Dear Mr. Musk, please generate a scary demon. Elon's art theft machine value $10 billion. Prompt metal art. I can't believe this. This is all in response to Serge Tankian, the guy from what's it called? System of a Down. I couldn't remember for a second. I'm so old. But you remember System of a Down, Chop Suey, Aerials, Toxicity? that was a great album. But I guess they're making Surge is making a new sing song, and he used AI. Oh my word. So what? The irony here is great. Jonathan Anderson calling out someone for using AI because AI supports Elon Musk, but at the same time, everything in Mortal Kombat 1 towers, rewards are AI generated slop. Procedurally generated. How? How is this going on? What is going on? I really don't get this. So really, really insane that these takes are happening on the Twitter from these developers of Mortal Kombat 1. Have the courage to be disliked. LOL. I mean, what kind of courage is he really exhibiting here on Twitter? I mean, he used to have a more official Twitter that would be like Jandy NRS. Now he tries to hide behind this private account. I can't even call it private because it's available on the internet for anyone to see. But he has removed the NRS branding. Where's the courage that he speaks of? Where is the courage that he speaks of? To really live, you must nearly die. What? Why are these so extreme? And it's sad because everyone at NRS seems to have this very extreme political mentality, even to the point of hypocrisy, like hating on Elon's art theft machine when this is literally on Twitter, Elon Musk's stupid social media platform. Like, why doesn't he go hide on the blue fly like his other leftist losers from NRS? Oh, the hypocrisy. Oh, the hypocrisy. Oh, the irony. It's far too much. So I'm not sure what you guys are making of these developers, but I don't approve at all. But that brings us to this. So I was scrolling around on the Twitter and I came across this thing from Dynasty. Ew, Dynadud. Now, I really don't like how he has presented this information because why doesn't he provide a source? Why doesn't he provide a reference? I feel a lot of the people who provide things on the internet want to say, like, oh, I have some sort of like inside source, some sort of secret, but all of this is from ArtStation. This looks very similar to the things that you can get from ArtStation. So he says here, here's a look at the canceled version of Kung Jin we would have gotten in Mortal Kombat 1 if KP3 DLC wasn't canceled. What you think? So I blow up one of the pictures. I see that it says Collider Craftworks. This then begins our rabbit hole. So we're going to be taking a look at Collider Craftworks and the stuff that this studio has done for NRS, because it is really quite a lot. I'm surprised that Dynasty only left it at the level of Kung Jin, but I guess a lot of people don't have the attention span to listen to things longer than 30 minutes. So, yeah. Yeah. But here's the situation. It goes much deeper than Kung Jin. It's all of the costumes. It's all of the fatalities. It's all of the gore. Like the things that you would have expected coming from NRS, like the gore and fatalities. These aren't coming from the studio. They're coming from other people, like this Collider Craftworks. So we're going to not only be taking a look at Kung Jin, but also all of the other stuff. Okay, Bryburn on Dynasty's Twata again. OMG. Sorcerer. Oh no. You can always go where you want. I mean, I can't even get out of Texas. Why? What's happening? Did you beat up True Underlame? LOL. No. Nah, it was fake crying. Okay. DB, mines aren't maxed, so I need XP. Oh. Damn it, Sorcerer. Like, the time to have gotten that XP was definitely season 2. I think getting the XP now. Yeah, you can still do it. Will double XP really help, though? Maybe. Hey, Dave, that looks very bad, and I beat Kenny Bomb. Oh, would buy anything Sub-Zero because he likes Sub-Zero. Okay. Oh, you bet. He would buy it. Yeah, this is not really what I wanted to see. Like, I wanted an MK11 Jade in the MK2 outfit. That would have been beautiful. Oh boy, double XP weekend in MK. Too bad I have all characters maxed out. Oh, very nice. I also have all the characters maxed out. What a terrible game. There's no reason to play. Kung Jin was only in one game. Yes. And maybe it should stay that way. Because Kung Jin was created as solely to pander to the gays, pander to the LGBT. I'm not sure what discernible character qualities he really has other than hiding his sexuality and being a thief, I suppose. So yes, so let's get into this here. Collider Craftworks, integrated art development. Now, they have done work for NetherRealm on MK11, but the things that they have done are even more than what they did on MK11 for MK1. Oh, they have done a lot of things. So you can see them just displaying these characters like they created them, crafting characters. So if they crafted Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, Reptile, if they made these renders of these characters, what did NRS do? You can see MK11 Shao, but honestly, I'm not sure if this was just the animations, because I know that the body model was created in-house at NetherRealm Studios back when Solomon Gaitan was still working at the company. But studio features, so let's learn about this. We specialize in character and creature production, complex customization systems, and an efficient photogrammetry pipeline. Facial pipeline. What? Okay. Scalability. American time. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be getting from clicking on these different things, but I guess these are highlights for what they do. That they also work on American time. Is American time Eastern or is it Pacific? Which one is it? Very strange. And clicking out over here, you can see established in 2016, we are a leading Latin American art development studio renowned for our expertise in character production for AAA games. We have contributed to the success of some of the most iconic games in the industry, including just a bunch of WB games. Mortal Kombat 1, MK11, Gotham Knights, Hogwarts Legacy, and the Mosh Pit tournament. I am not familiar what that is. But you can see here that they are really trying to, I guess, get people from Latin America working on these projects. So this is in Argentina. Industry trainers in Argentina. Level up 3D skills AAA pipeline. Push the limits with challenges. Why are they telling me to click on this stuff? I think a lot of the stuff that they're saying to click on, there's nothing. Then they show a bunch of pictures of who these people are, which is somewhat useful for trying to track them down elsewhere. Not only they have their LinkedIn profiles, but they also got their ArtStation links, which is useful. We are going to be taking a look at some of these people. Or maybe someone else completely. I don't think the people we're going to be looking at are even on this list. But it's interesting that these are the people that are listed as the directors of the studio. So going on over here, this is the studio's... Yeah, the studio's ArtStation. Now, ArtStation is a place where you can get really professional portfolios from people outlining their oeuvre of art. Now, the art is questionable. It's for Mortal Kombat 1, but it gives you an idea of what was being created by this 3D party outsourced studio. So this is from 4 days ago. We're excited to showcase our work on Mortal Kombat 1, where we were responsible for character production, gears, faces, and dismemberment. Like, that's a lot of things that they were responsible for. I remember that gears were done in-house, faces were done in-house at NRS. A lot of the character production seems to have been left up to this Collider's Craftworks. Big thank you to the team at NetherRealm Studios for trusting us with this journey. Come see our work on ArtStation. We hope you enjoy it as much as we loved crafting it. Well, babes, it doesn't seem like you did a great job to begin with. I don't know what is there to enjoy. Oh my word. So here you can see they've made the textures for the body model, all of that, just minus the face. I guess the faces were finalized at a later point in development, or maybe it was done by another third-party studio. Maybe they only did some of the faces, because it looks like they did Baraka face and Xiao face. Yeah, they did Xiao face. So this is I don't care for it. I really don't care for it. I feel like that's not what Shao Kahn should look like. Okay, and now we got Natara. Oh, is this Natara different? This is the evil Natara. And you have sort of like an idea of Natara's face here, but it's grayed out. And is she more curvy in this development artwork than what we got in game? That's wild. Let me get my controller. So the question is now here, what exactly changed in between development and release? Oh, it's nice to have the video game to access. I mean, they look different. Yeah, they look different. I feel like they look different. They look smaller in the game. Now we're checking out her butt. Her wings are in the way. I can't see all of her booty. But it looks that way too. Like, she's definitely more curvy in the development artwork. Did they make her less curvy for the game? Was NRS saying, oh no, too sexy? Megan Fox is gender non-conforming, not a woman. We can't have this in the game. Very strange. Very strange. Okay, and then we get some more 3D textures. But this is a more pre-development work that you're seeing here, because the hair is giving Sindel. It's long. It's not like the short, asymmetrical, non-binary hairstyle that we got with the actual release. Very strange. Very, very strange. So even Scorpion, like, they really didn't have people working at NRS who were capable of creating these body models and textures. That's surprising. The art director for the game is a texture artist, so he couldn't make the textures. Oh, I don't know. And then this is where it really gets me, like, so depressed with this game, because this one is saying that the fatalities were made by other people. Like, that's what I would have expected from NRS, is that they would have made the fatalities. But not the case here. They made all of this. I mean, it does look pretty terrible. That's like Katana's kiss. And it gives you the name of the people who worked on it, Leonardo Tunes. So this one dude made all of these fatalities. Oh no, here we got a different name. Diego De Sancio. Okay, let's make it bigger. This is why the guys have no dicks. I knew it. I kept on saying that none of these guys have dicks. And look, he's smooth like a Ken doll. There's no bulge. Why did they... It seems like it goes in before it comes out. This is terrible. This is... Ooh, I don't like this. So this is what was done for the development of NRS, or the development of MK1 rather, is that they outsourced the design of all of these body models, all of these character models, all of the character production, the gear pieces, the faces, the fatalities. These were all coming from other people, no one at NRS. Now, can you say that NRS is to blame? Yeah, they're still to blame. They're the ones who paid for this shit. They're the ones who paid the third-party studio. But, like, Baraka feels like 100% created in the face by this other third-party studio, Collider Craftworks. Wild. So wild. So here's some gear pieces. Now, this is why we have the same gear piece being copied and pasted 4 or 5 times over for Scorpion. This is all that they made. And they're like, ooh, we need to turn this into 30. Here you can see how the different palette swaps exist in development. Then some Sub-Zero masks. You can tell because they're blue. But this is so pathetic. I was very interested to see what this kind of like what this development artwork looked like for the game, because it just seems like not a lot of creativity was put into it. And I think you can see here from these concept artworks and development artworks that there wasn't a lot of variation for these characters. The characters have no dicks. They're made to look ugly. Great. So they made Tarkatan face, which is like Baraka with human eyes. That's terrifying. And more gear pieces. So these are more Scorpion gear pieces. Sub-Zero once again. It feels like some of these throwaway designs have more effort put into them than the base game roster. Like, this is more designed and more intricate than, let's say, basic default Sub-Zero. Look how plain he looks. Ugh. It's so bad. And then this is the one, I guess, that explodes. The Nether Realm. Not realm, but realm. And then you get him, like, kind of bloody and gross. Oh, God. Oh, God. This game. So, even the Chaos Reigns. Like, this is stuff from 2023, 2022, 2024. Just, like, all of this stuff came from other studios? Really? So the ones who did the cloth physics, the fabric physics, the anchoring of different accessories or helmets to body parts and things like that, the character rigging. That's the word I'm looking for, character rigging. They're the ones who did all of that. NRS did shit. Wow, that's like so effing lame. And so here we got some like body things. I'm not sure what that one is from, but like, bless that one guy who did all of these fatalities, or 2 guys rather, because that's a lot. But here you can see, like, it definitely doesn't look like how it looked in MK11. MK11, there was something very medical looking about it, but also it felt very realistic. This looks like I don't believe this. I don't like this. I don't think it's as good as MK11. They should have just went full funny or full serious with the fatalities, but they have this weird middle ground of it. So more gear pieces, Raiden's hats, and I guess Kung Lao hats as well. This is wild. This one's really highly detailed. Soldier. I would rather to play with these guys. When they were saying that there were going to be cameo fighters, like it should have been this. Like Madame Bo should have been a cameo fighter. This dude should have been a cameo fighter. The Netherrealm demon with no eyes should have been a cameo fighter. Why did they really fucked up? They really fucked up. And here we got the reptile beast. Ew. So you remember when Shao Kahn was created in MK11? Someone else in-house did this kind of work for Shao Kahn. His name was Solomon Gaitan. But here you can see that it's some other people doing this kind of work for Reptile. And it's just, it looks hilarious. It doesn't look scary. It doesn't look terrifying. It doesn't look gory. It looks derpy. It looks like a frog with legs and a tail and hands. It just looks very frog-like. Like they're turning the fucking frogs gay. It's in the water. And then we have this one, Scorpion, Order of Darkness. Here you can see that they've still eliminated the face. So this was before the faces were finalized. But to think that this costume number 3 and all of this stuff, this was programmed into the game well before release. And we are still waiting for the release of these skins for some characters. Why? Why? But hopefully you can see that a lot of effort that went into MK1 with the assets that you play with and recognize in-game weren't even created by NetherRealm Studios. This is coming from other people. Other people. So wild. So here we go. There's more. So this is from a dude named Sergio Nicholas Benitez. And this is the one who has the Kung Jin artwork. But he also has a number of other artworks here too. So like Havoc render in Unreal Engine. It's looking bad. They look plasticky. It looks bad. And also toes. Why are there fucking toes? So there's Natara New Era render. And more effing toes. They really love to give us all of these toes. So disgusting. Now, Shao Kahn, let me guess. Toes? Yep, I was right. There's toes. So this is what we've got. Now this comes to Kung Jin. And this is what Dynasty posted on the Twitter. But you can see that there are more images actually of Kung Jin. One showing him to be a bald-headed man. Is it fate? Is it feet? Is he Kung Jin? But this is very, like, ugly. It seems like what a drab and dreary base palette for a character in brown and green. Is this supposed to give some sort of, like, Robin Hood, but Asian inspiration. I don't really care for this design. And this is what we have here as unreleased in the game. Now you can see some of his face has been grayed out here. I don't know if he would have actually looked like that if he had a face, or if this is just some filler face. But the hair seems to be the gear piece. Because we got the mohawk, but we also have bald head. I'm not sure. Maybe something else is a gear piece. Like this little thing on the back. I guess he is supposed to be like Asian Robin Hood, what with the bow and arrow motif, but not really enjoying this design. Here you can see that there's more things. Shaolin Monk. Like, these dudes have faces. They really should have been the cameo fighters in the game. More. Bird dude. So I guess this is what happens when Quan Chi wears the hood to his birdie outfit. I love this. That's actually really cute. It's a shame that all of this stuff had hours and hours spent on it and never to be accessed again. This was all for the story mode. So thinking that they created all of these NPCs only to be in the CGI render of the story mode, it's a waste. We could have had people designing gear pieces and rewards to collect instead of this nipply creature, fanfare festival NPC. Wild. So wild. Old Man Wei. Feng Jian, female NPC. Yeah, it's wild that they spent so many resources on things that really went nowhere. Terrible use of resources at NRS. Now, these people also work on other games besides Mortal Kombat, but this all seems to have transpired within the last week or so. And going through ArtStation, you can see that other people have uploaded other things. So other gear pieces were worked on by this studio, Collider Craftwork. Some of them have left Collider and moved on elsewhere, like this guy now works at Sony Santa Monica. But to think that all of these gear pieces that look the same, someone wasted hours making them and they were paid for this? That's insane. All of these NPCs that we never got. What a shame. Like, these could have been the cameos once again. Really should have been. But it really looks like Baraka. It just looks like Baraka. Maybe a little different, but just Baraka-like. Now, going through here, you'll also see that they have, like, I guess this is a good one, Ermac face. People were saying, oh, they put a mask on Ermac, he's better. No, he's still fucking ugly underneath. And I don't know why people want to put a mask on it, because isn't this what you're paying for? Didn't you pay to play with the characters, not to hide them? In that case, just don't play the game if you don't want to see the ugly creatures that they created for it. But it's not just that, but we're also getting... Oh, I hope I can find it. It should be at the top. But there's also Mortal Kombat Onslaught assets that were added recently as well. So there's just a whole bunch of things that they've added to ArtStation. And, oh yeah, here we go, Onslaught. But this is not coming from in-house. This is coming from these third-party outsourced studios. Very interesting. Very interesting. So going back up here. So this is another third-party studio that was working on the fatalities. Tuatara Studios. A selection of fatality effects we've had the pleasure of contributing together with the team of talented people at NetherRealm Studio. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, no. So you mean... Wow. So if you remember from MK11, those storyboard concepts and fatalities were created in-house. This wasn't stuff that was outsourced. It seems like all of the creative sides of Mortal Kombat 1 weren't created by the people in charge. 6 views 2 weeks ago. No one is noticing this. And rather, Dynasty is out there talking about Kung Jin. But I think the bigger issue at hand is that a bunch of this stuff cannot be attributed to NetherRealm Studios. NetherRealm did jack shit for the development of MK1 other than making things more DEI and manly looking. I mean, like, look, it does kind of look manly looking. Why is she looking like that? Oh, Katana. Princess Katana used to be so pretty. Now... now, darn. But yes, very, very wild times here in Mortal Kombat. Oh, look, they also have here Manya. Oh my god, it's Manya. Why she looks so terrible even here? Oh, this is sad. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Oh, I think we got that. So I'll take I'll take this one. Cuz I find this fascinating. The Ermac face. They needed to have Ermac and Sector and Cyrax all have some sort of full face exposed cuz they have that in the story modes. To not have that as a playable element in the game is just lazy. But yes, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining. Silent Hill. LOL, why do you guys like me to scream? I meant the headpiece, Silent Hill, smooth like a candle. I missed the back headpiece of Sub and Scorpion. Oh, yeah. The headpiece. That sucks. Have you seen Natara's fingers when she's doing a brutal? They're long. I think those are supposed to be her nails. I think those are supposed to be her nails. But, you know what? You guys are talking about Silent Hill. I'll tolerate a little bit of it because there is something that I would like to do in Silent Hill. And, like, that's because I had played the last time, and I didn't get to a save point, and I think it knocked back progress. So I am kind of curious just to see what my progress is in Silent Hill. Oh my god, I don't like. I don't like. But yeah, that's so insane that all of those different things from Mortal Kombat 1 weren't even made by the developers. And I'm not seeing that there's some sort of like concept arts for this stuff. Like when you take a look at the concept arts inside of the game that we've received already, it's so small, it's so minimal. Which makes sense if everything was outsourced to another company. I mean, like, even in MK11, some of the concept arts were outsourced. But not a lot. Not like it is here. Like, where Manya, Natara, Sub-Zero, Reptile, Raiden, Kung Lao, they're all outsourced. still here. Why? I just started the fucking game. Why? Why does it just keep killing me? Oh, Dave. Holy shit. So I'm like hurt. I'm hurt. My screen is red. I have no health drinks, no syringes. God, it's scary. I know that I have to go inside there, but I don't want to. I hear the spooky music when I get close. Oh my god. I'm like 1 health away from dying. Okay, we just need like syringes. We need healing. I can't read it. Janitor came in the other day, drunk and in tears, had half a record with him, kept yelling we gotta fix it somehow. I was willing to do it just to shut him up, so I got the glue from the cabinet, only to realize he had 1/2, and okay. So, like, I don't think I lost progress. Like, compared to the last time I played, this is definitely, like, progress, because I wasn't here. Or if I was certainly too scared to do anything. Or I just died. Maybe when you die, it's like a save point. I'm just breaking the glass. I don't know if that's the right answer, but I will. And I wish I could run. Oh, I forgot how to run. So you hold down L1. Okay. Cool. So, I guess, like, healing. Vinyl glue. Well, I don't need that. Broken record. Oh, I guess we have to glue the record back together. I need healing. Okay, read. Music can bring back those wonderful moments you thought you lost. So I guess like we have to glue the record back together. Got it. Oh my god. Heal me. Heal me. I don't think there's anything here. So what do we do? There's like a check mark. Have we gotten everything from there? Is that what they mean? Or maybe we just come back when we have the other one? I'm just pressing all the buttons. I'm seeing what they do. I don't really remember. Okay, well, let's go back outside. Tra-la-la. Just running through the neighborhood. Okay, don't want to go that way. Oh my word. Is it done? I don't know if that kills it. I don't know how many times you're supposed to step on it. But, we're alive! So where do we go? Oh no, it's locked. Oh no, Silent Hill is scary. I hear something. Okay, we got it. Wow, when you play with the sound on, you can like hear the things before they come for you, which is useful. Ah! Oh my god. God, do they just like respawn or something? Let me in. Let me off the road. Oh, I only have a broken vinyl record. That's not gonna help me. So it says here we're at Cat Street, Woodside apartment. Keypad? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. But at least I'm not dead. Oh. Is that the right way? Oh my god, I hear things. Okay. Well, I got another save point, I suppose. I died. Yay. What is this game? We need to do more of this. But yay, Silent Hill. Crazy, crazy times. We'll probably be doing more of this in the future. But would really love to know what you guys think of all of this outsourced development for Mortal Kombat 1. I think it's wild that NRS was depending so heavily on people who aren't even really, I guess, passionate about the game. These third party sources, they're definitely in it for the dollars. That's my opinion. They're doing a job. They're not working on it because it's their passion project. And I feel like because of that, you can see a dip in the quality of MK1. Aw, crazy. But yeah, lovely to spend this day with you. Hopefully you had fun with me. Leave a like or get the fuck out. Live stream over. Alternatively, if you really enjoyed it, join the Jaded Bunny fam. You get access to all of my secrets. If you want that and more, please do join. Would be lovely. Much love to all of my brothers and sisters, but lots of love especially to Sorcerer Dave fan. Aw, thank you, Sorcerer. Snoopy, love you, brother. OMG. Oh, J4. Aw, thank you. Love you all so, so much. Cara D. Aw, thank you, sister. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful start to your last weekend in 2024. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.